Hey gang, here we are again with my buddy Dave Morelli for another quickie Morelli tactical skill drill. This is a famous one that's been around forever. It was originally designed by Colonel Jeff Cooper, called El Presidente. Shot all over the world. Unfortunately, there's about 160 versions of it. The original El Presidente was shot at 10 meters, which is 33 feet. It was shot with the targets 9 feet apart, edge to edge. That's real critical. Most people don't get that part. And it was shot with your back to the targets, you turned, you fired 2 rounds on each target, you reloaded, and you fired 2 more rounds on each target. And that's the way it's become somewhat institutionalized. The drawback with it, I once asked Jeff about why it was 6 reload and 6. And it was because when he was training, this drill was originally designed for the Guatemalan presidential security detail, is a lot of them were carrying what was then the issue sidearm, which was this 4-inch Smith & Wesson Model 1038 Special, what was commonly given by USAID, United States Aid to International Development, to everywhere we went in the world to support local law enforcement. So he had to allow them to reload after 6. Of course, there were a lot of those guys that were dialed in that were carrying 1911s, 38 Supers, Browning high powers. And what we've seen over the years is people turn, they fire 6 rounds, they dump a magazine of ammo on the ground, reload, and do it again. And the stupid part of it is, when you still have bullets in your gun and bad guys that need holes in them, why are you reloading? And hence this drill created what I find one of the most hideous training scars in this industry, is people will shoot 6 rounds, regardless of the capacity of the gun, and reload because they practice El Presidentes. My approach is different. We're still working at 10 meters. We've got the targets here almost right at 3 meters apart. So a lot more difficult when they're farther apart. We're going to shoot from concealment because that's the way most people carry a gun, unless it's in a duty rig. If you wear a gun openly in a duty rig, this is the way you should be doing it. You're going to start with the gun downloaded somewhere, depending on the weapon capacity, no more than 10 rounds, no less than, let's say, 6. In the gun, the magazine. You take your magazine, hand it to your shooting buddy, let him load the gun, put it back in your pistol so you don't know how many rounds you've got. When you turn and engage the targets, I don't care whether you start left to right, right to left, doesn't matter. You're going to turn, in my case, say if I turn and engage the right target, the center target, the left target, as soon as I engage the far left target, I'm going to come back and start again on the right and continue. Whenever the gun goes empty, you're going to reload. In other words, I don't know when the reload's going to come. I have to do an emergency reload, which is what you're going to do in the real world, guys. If you think you're going to shoot at 6 targets and then dump a magazine out of your gun with bullets still in it and reload and shoot at them again, you're smoking something that you should give up. Let's run this drill, see what you think. Okay, gang, I've had Dave download my magazine, stick it in my pistol. I don't know how many rounds I've got in there. I reload whenever I need to. I'm going to start, guys, hands normal to the side. No reason to put your hands up. Nobody's trying to rob me here today, so I'm going to leave my hands to the side where they should normally be. Let's give it a run, see how it goes, gang. Let's check it out. Time, by the way, 10.57. Let's go look at the targets. Okay, gang, the goal on this drill is really about 12 seconds or less. People say, what's good? 12 or less. I hear people tell me all the time they shoot El Presidentes in 4 seconds. Not this one, gang. Remember, every point you drop adds a second to your time. Remember, 10 meters back, that's 33 feet. Target's approximately 3 meters apart. It's shot from concealment or duty rigs. This is the first target, clean. Remember, my time was 10.57 seconds. 10.57. Clean on this target. Center target, clean. Good to go. Far left target, whoops. I got one about 1/4 of an inch out. That adds a second. So 10.57 becomes 11.57 seconds. Overall, not a bad run. I'll take it. Set it up, try it, see where you're at.